I went to school to study sculpture and I learned to use tools. I also work as a carpenter. That sculptors can do anything because we have to know so many skills to be able to build things. Well, I build them exactly like one would build a piece of furniture. It means there's the bottom plane or the plane that goes against the wall, and then the plane of the top of the head and the bottom chin, and then covered with, you know, foam and padding and then upholstered. Wherever there's the piping, it means there are nails going in to, you know, hold the fabric in place. But I think sometimes because I don't really know what I'm doing, I'm willing to take risks and do anything. And I mean, I think people that make a piece of furniture have to be concerned about what happens when people sit on it, and I don't. You know, a seam can be delicate, and it's not going to pull apart if somebody actually sits on it. But don't realize that the whole thing is actually built. Like, it's not something that existed. It's not a chair that's turned upside down and then, you know, had a little manipulation. It's completely crafted. The wooden element that you see generally informs what the shape is going to be. You know, more of a antelope or a, you know, sheep, or, you know, which way the antlers look the best, and the scale. And that sort of informs whatever shape I'm going to make. They might say I want it to, you know, have the antlers going like this, or I want them going like this. Typically what I'll do is I'll take out my assortment of legs that I have, then, you know, a selection of fabrics. It's, you know, sort of like a collaboration in a way. You know, I have particular kinds of fabric I really respond to, so I go shopping. It's my one thing I enjoy doing. It's like buying paint. It's my palette. And I mean, and sometimes a particular fabric, like with the rhinoceros, I felt like that fabric, you know, worked well with the form itself. It inspired the animal. Looking at animals, I look at photographs of animals. I look at magazines. I mean, one of the things I do look at is hunting magazines, and I, you know, look at real trophy heads. For me, it's really taking that conquest out of the realm of killing something and putting it into the realm of an object of beauty. And I like to think about the animals being alive and animated in a certain way. So most of the time, I mean, my very few pieces are just looking straight on. They have some kind of movement to them. I mean, what I intend is an inquisitive kind of, like, you know, that we're curious about each other. And I'm thinking about that all the time when I'm working. It's like, how are you looking at me as I'm, you know, thinking about what you're going to become.